Hi guys, checking in. Says the North Fork somewhere over there. And I have the big green monster Forest Hill Bridge behind me. I got River Hair Don't Care. That is the Pan America. Pan. What can I say about Pan? I love her. And I'm so happy to have her back. This is the first trip that I've had her in almost 2,300 miles that she has ran without a glitch. And it feels so good. These mountain, twisty, beautiful roads in my backyard in Gold Country, Northern California, are amazing. I'm down here at the confluence of the North Fork. And this was really her maiden voyage, and really what I'm all like today, this weekend, the last few days, I have been able to spend river time and riding time, and it has totally been so much fun. It's rivers and roads, and that's where I want to be going and doing. And I was actually, for the first time in years, able to see it all come together. First time I've actually been able to go to the river on my bike, and oh, heaven. I needed it, you guys. I needed it. And it was beautiful. I got to see friends I hadn't seen in 20 years, old friends that I used to ski with that were always big rafters and kayakers. And they're like, what up, KQ? It was so good to see. And yeah, so this is my setup. You know, I got my PFD on there and everything cinched down, but like my whole camping system fits in these amazing aluminum boxes. I got my white water helmet in here and stuff. And Pan, she's just amazing. So I know I've kind of been off the grid more or less, as I've had some issues and I haven't been able to ride her. And I was super excited about coming out and telling you everything I loved about it and love about it. And I'm so grateful that I've had the opportunity to know what this bike is all about and capable of, because it kept me having the trust and faith to keep going. And Harley took amazing care of me. They really did. Like, we all want this bike to succeed, and nobody wants to see anybody sidelined. And just the rally factor of them standing behind the bike was amazing. I do want to say right now while I'm on here, my intention was to make this short, but I'm already starting to go in different tangents. That's what I do. I do want to say that Mother Road in Kingman, Arizona, Harley Davidson dealer, Las Vegas, Harley Davidson, as well as Flagstaff, Harley Davidson. All three of them took such good care of me when I got stuck out there for my 20-day episode of being on the road that was only supposed to be 3 days trying to get a first. So yeah, anyway, they all took amazing care of me, and the dealerships, and I mean, everybody should have a lot of trust and faith in the long run that Harley, having such a large support network, this bike is going to be just even that much more of a success because of it. But what questions do you guys have about the Pan America? I could sit here and talk all day long about what I like about it, besides the fact that clearly I can go to the river and rally and yeah, what do you want to know? Because I probably will. I'll probably break down stuff in different segments now that I have it. I also have it next to the BMW GS, so I can do some comparisons. I'm able to get out there a little bit more now that she's back and running perfectly and amazing. But yeah, what do you want to know? You know, message me here and let me know what you want to know, and I will break it down. There's a lot of great questions. I can't get in and out of a gas station very fast anymore. Look at that bridge. Is that not amazing? 623 feet from the deck. You guys don't know this about me, but when I was a wee lass, I lived with a bungee jumping crew. And so I have some bungee stories that I may or may not tell at some point. But I'm going to take you across the highway here. Just that feat of architecture. Like, I absolutely love bridges. I trip on them all over the country riding. It's such a big... rad. This right here, though, is the confluence. This is the North Fork. I just spent the weekend on the South Fork. And you may or may not remember, I had a pretty gnarly accident a couple years ago now. It's been 2 years on the South Fork where I got sucked through a sieve and pinned to the bottom of the river. Still working my way back into kayak, but the water is so low and California is in such a drought. It was kind of seedy, like going through these areas, but it was really cool because I actually got to stop and look where I had my experience because it was all exposed. And I got to see the sieve that I went through, and it was just, it actually helped me, helped heal. And then today we actually, because it was so low, a bunch of us got in tubes and floated down the really mellow section of the river in tubes. But anyway, I'm just totally rambling, checking in because it's been far too long since I've checked in. I wanted to let you know I've got the Pan back. She's running amazing. Sweetest, one of the sweetest riding bikes I've ever ridden, like hands down. I want to know what you want to know about the bike. And yeah, I'm going to start doing some more tutorials and stuff, like breaking down this bike, doing some comparison stuff. And I got a couple other things I'm about to announce about Throttle Girl. And kind of this rivers and roads, some different retreats and camps and different things coming out. So stay tuned, you guys. Thank you for all the support over these last few years. Like, I tell you what, like, it feels so good to be doing what I love again. And I know that my grandmother's with me, which is absolutely amazing. You know, COVID was just like, really? Because I had put such a pause on my passions for so long, which I will not ever regret. And I would do over again in a heartbeat. But you know, I gave up a lot, in terms of just where I was riding and my urban bike barn and my show and all kinds of stuff to take care of one of the women who would have done the same thing for me. And then COVID, so it feels so good to be back out here. And I just want to let you know, I hear you, I see you, and I absolutely love the messages when you guys message me and tell me that it's good to see me back. And I love y'all, so thank you. So I'm gonna get back on the road. I just had the most amazing weekend and I wanted to share it with you. And yes, I have the Pan back. There she is, and I'm naming her Pan. It's just easy. She's cute. Pan. I can say it. Come here, Pan, right? And her original name was gonna be Never Dull, which I love, but I've learned that you have to be very specific with your words to the universe. And when you ask for Never Dull, it doesn't matter what kind. And we got off to a start that was a little bumpy, me and this baby, but I told some friends, I was like, you know what? I know what it's like to be broken at times in life, and I'm sure glad people didn't give up on me. So I just keep sticking it out with her, and she's riding amazing now. And I think we've got on what's the most important, like I said, is Harley, and the dealerships and everything else has really stood behind it. Big tip of the hat to Reno Harley Davidson, my hometown dealer as well, that had it in this last stretch. So anyway, enough. I love you all. Take care of each other. Throttle up. And please let me know what you want to know about the Pan, because then I can give you that. You guys have fun? Yeah. Nice. There's a cool, you can mountain bike all up this right here. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway. All right, guys. Much love. Throttle up. Talk to you later.